When we think of the respiratory system, we usually think of the lungs first, but there's much more to the respiratory system than that. The airways of the respiratory system are divided into the upper and lower respiratory tracts. In this video, we'll use Visible Body's 3D models and animations to learn about the upper respiratory tract. As you can see here, the primary structures of the upper respiratory tract are the nose and nasal cavities, paranasal sinuses, pharynx, and larynx. Air can enter the upper respiratory tract through the nose or the mouth. Air entering the nose passes through the nostrils and into the nasal cavities. The mucous membrane lining each nasal cavity has mucus-producing glands that trap unwanted particles, and hair-like cells called cilia that sweep the mucus into the pharynx. The superior, middle, and inferior nasal conchae are structures in the lateral wall of each nasal cavity that increase the surface area for air passing through. The mucous membrane over the conchae is full of blood vessels and mucus-producing glands. The paranasal sinuses, connected to the nasal cavities, warm air and provide resonance for speech. Posteriorly, the nasal cavities open into the nasopharynx. This part of the pharynx is superior to the soft palate, and unlike the oropharynx and laryngopharynx, it's always open. The nasopharynx connects to the cavity of the middle ear via the eustachian tubes, or auditory tubes. These tubes open during swallowing and yawning to equalize pressure in the middle ear with outside air. Air inhaled through the mouth, or oral cavity, as well as air from the nasopharynx, next passes into the oropharynx. The oropharynx is also part of the alimentary canal of the digestive system and contains the palatine tonsils, which are part of the lymphatic system. Next comes the laryngopharynx, which is also part of both the respiratory system and digestive system. It connects the larynx and the esophagus. Air passes into the larynx, which is closed off by the epiglottis during swallowing to prevent food or saliva entering the airway. The larynx is superior to the trachea and is the gateway to the rest of the lower respiratory tract. It is surrounded by the 9 cartilages of the laryngeal skeleton. The larynx is also essential for speech. The vocal folds, also known as the vocal cords, stretch across the opening of the larynx. Sound is produced when air leaving the lower respiratory tract causes them to vibrate. Specialized muscles adjust the tension of the vocal folds and the distance between them. This changes the pitch and volume of outgoing sound. As for the rest of the respiratory system, you can find all the 3D resources you need in Visible Body Suite. Check out visiblebody.com/VB Suite to find out more.